What's going on, everybody? How you doing? How's it going? Welcome back to the stream today, guys. How's it going? How are you? Hello. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Twitch. Hi, everyone. Just making sure everything looks good. Oh, I grabbed the wrong controller. I grabbed my Stadia controller and not a PlayStation controller. Let's click that. But how's it going, everyone? How you doing? It looks like Twitch looks pretty good. Let's just make sure. YouTube, see, YouTube looks grainy. YouTube looks grainy, but you know what? It's probably not quite at 1080. I don't know why. I don't know why to me it looks grainy. But it is what it is. It is what it is, because there's only so much I can do when it comes to bitrate, which at this point 5000 bitrate is showing fine and not unstable on Twitch. Maybe I can up the bitrate on YouTube a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this stuff looks so grainy to me, at least on YouTube. Guys, if you want better quality, maybe go to Twitch. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But we're going to be doing some more Final Fantasy. Thank you, Runner, for the lurk. I forgot to set up my mod functions. So let's give him a big ol' shout out. And 3R22. Worked on Nightbot. Worked on Twitch. I wonder if it'll work on YouTube. I can't believe I spent a whole day with that in front of me. Lights are on. Everything's working. I see plenty grounded over on their channel. Oh, wow. You know what? I never even realized that. That's cool that I can do that. Weird, but has really good execution. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so last time we played, we fucking fought Bahamut. Jesus. That was God, that was wild. Like, I felt like there's a game, I believe it's called God Eater. I believe the game's called God Eater. That, like, that whole sequence reminded me of God Eater. There's a bunch of side quests here in Baklad that we have to run that we can't do at the moment. Oh, let's make sure we're clicked into the screen. We have to come over here to Baklad and do some of these quests. But first, before anything, we have to finish doing like story stuff here at the Hideaway because everyone's just reeling because like the world is not on fire, but like we've lost a lot of like the sky is red because of what Ultima did at the end of the last session, which I don't really know what he did, but he did something. And everyone's tense, and the world is going a little bit crazy. Forge, Brightburn.
Should last you a good while.
There's no like Brightburn 2, no. Silken Sash, Hunter's Waistcloth. None of these really matter. Just gonna lurk because this is where I am in game. Also face. Yes, I know we're in face. I'm just checking the what's it called? The traders and everything. Oh, I gotta change the input. real quick. Game capture. Because for some reason that messes it up from time to time. There we go. Just gonna learn because it's where I am in the game. You gotta play more. Gotta play more. Time to get back into playing Final Fantasy. You gotta beat it before Remnant comes out. Gotta beat it before Friday. You can do it.
Fran about us, guys.
Beat it before Remnant. Learn about the skies on how we get to work done. So I'm gonna keep my forge and leave saving the world to those better suited.
Unless that is.
So fancy giving me a hand showing the birds. I could, but also have no interest in rushing. I get that. I get that. I mean, I personally don't feel like the way I'm playing is rushing. I'm not trying to I want to beat the game before it comes out, or beat the game before I move to something else, but I don't consider how I'm playing rushing.
It'd better all be here.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to buy all of the songs as a trophy. Crafting. Did I sell all of my sellables? There should just be a sell all sellables button.
You got out else? I'll be thankful you got.
Not saying you are, but I'm gonna save it for when I want to play, as opposed to just play it for short. Yeah, I get that. When you have the urge, you're gonna play it when you have the urge to play it, and not just to play it for playing's sake. Which I totally understand. Okay, expense. I wonder if that also works with the burst. Home again.
I'm not much bothered either
Seems
way.
the hideaway's lost its.
Like, a lot of this music is giving me, like, reminiscent of a bunch of different Final Fantasy musics. Like, that's just... I feel like they just took themes from every Final Fantasy. And it was just like, we're just gonna hint at everything. Currently, I have an urge to play is some Remnant 2 or Skyrim, but that can of worms is staying closed. If you start a Skyrim play now, you're not gonna play Remnant, or you would play Remnant, but it would be pointless to start a Skyrim play now. The sound of silence. I don't know. I don't know if the song is just literal science. 4 days getting my mod list up and running again. Well, are there any good mods for Skyrim? Like, what are the good mods for Skyrim?
Good morrow to you, my friend.
Oh, I forgot to ask Karen
The
about this,
darkening
guys.
skies.
Fear once again taking hold of our hearts. Though I've not the power to dispel the gloom above, I should like to believe my tale is enlightened
But
below.
be that as it may,
As it may, turning our eyes from the problems which face us, will not help us solve them. Mere tale cannot lighten the burden. Those who must bear the weight of the world. Let's
I
tell
don't
him
believe
everything
you've
we
read
know and
this
level up.
particular chapter before. I have quite the find for you today.
Gil was one of the things he had to tell me about. Zellman put his plans to destroy them in the crystal motion to find their number. Towered over the twins. 3 lesson Ultima stand in place eons past. So Mac was the first to fall, followed by Drake's Horn. Hardest number 2 and the twins.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
A lot of overhauls to the perk systems, combat, magic, standing stones. What are standing stones? Let's also raise the chair up. Shit, did you play Skyrim? I did play Skyrim, but like every game, every Bethesda game, I never stuck with it, and so it might just be something I never got to. Just might have never gotten to it.
There's talk of these skies driving men mad. Most of them.
Clive. How may I help you today? Here you are. I have the details here.
Goodness. Thank God. Thank God.
Very good.
They grant big perks. There's one really great mod that overhauls them, makes them more build defining and interesting. Okay. Koopo. Shocked, I tell you, that certain members of Varian species have earned themselves a place in this rogues gallery, Koopo. But evil is as evil does, and out goes the hunt, Koopo. As if Bogles are banding off on their own, so invite friends to the party. But never fear, Koopo. I, Nectar the Bold, shall always be with you. In spirit. Ten of Clubs. The Magath Brothers. Rune reawakened. So a dread dragon who's set near half the realm. Alight with his torrid breath. Ooh.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? I don't mean to be
Anyway,
gloomy.
Lurkin. No problem. Get that lurk going. The whole world's going to shit. Reports use. Women's chase sparrows free. Now all the ether flows. Accident plagues bloody bandits. As all our other allies are doing what they can to keep their head
They
above
need all
water.
the
But
help they can get.
help they can get, and they're counting on you, Clive. We all are.
You off then?
Yep. Okay.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Let's talk to Vivian first and see what she's got to say. Let's get a history
How is it
lesson.
that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts. Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Talk to Tomes, see what he's got to say. So how's everyone's Tuesday? How's everyone's week going so far? I go see a specialist tomorrow for my ankle. Hopefully I get good news. Or at least some news or some information. Hopefully you can figure something out. Hopefully my x-rays helped.
About the skies.
And they weren't a waste of money.
You don't know, Lawsman.
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
Lost Unicorn, what's up?
The first god of whom that could be said, now would he?
Thank you for the follow.
Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Just equip all of the Gil items and just start trying to get all the Gil as possible.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashik out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means... there's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
New quests available. Alliant Port, aid Martha's Rest, aid Northreach, aid Dalimil. Alright, let's talk to a friggin' Moogle. Let's make sure that's okay. 10 of clubs. A mare in Demechia. Quiet Sands and Rosaria. And Reawakened. Samburik. Legend tells of a dread dragon who set half the realm alight with his torrid breath before being sealed away behind a magical mist by Gregor himself. Some sources claim. Though it has been long forgotten which parts of the tale are true, which are mere myth. Recent reports of a great dragon's roar reverberating around the woodland passes of the Empire are real enough. Sanburik. Alright. So we have pictures of those. Are there side quests here? No. I think Gaunt is the one who I can get side quests from, right?
Anything catch your eye? Always something in there.
Hold on, let's look at this guy.
Clive. Here you go.
Holy Empire Samburik. Rosaria and Delmechia. Well, let's go to Delmechia first. We'll do these 3 side quests. And then we'll look at the hunt board.
What's happened? Guards at the gate are in a write-off. Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting? That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckyan history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
Sure, we'll
My
go.
arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Dirty reputation.
I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Do you have any fresh water?
Now I just need to see about getting the word out. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sure.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous.
Yeah, let's
Thank
do
you.
it.
You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
My little
I'll be
something.
right back.
Bear of good news. Ooh.
Please. A piece of fruit.
Hey, friend.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from San Brek, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Boklad isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
You'll buy something, won't you? Please.
Let's go get guard. It's probably the guard. Yes.
I showed you my pass. What more do you want from me?
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to. You know what?
Just
That wine's sounding better by the moment.
gotta blame your prince. Which reminds me, I should try out Bahamut's moves.
I haven't sold anything in days.
These pears are...
I really know, like, I looked at them, or I checked their descriptions and stuff, and I'm not really totally sold on them. Especially his circle move. Bahamut's circle move, it's kind of balls.
Needs a porter in it.
But we'll see. It depends on how long it
We'll have
actually
to find
takes
Aldrich.
to
Porter.
charge.
I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Bugger me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sanbreque.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Please, I would love to try this, like, amazing wine.
Do you have any fresh water?
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66.
Just a bunch of friends drinking some wine.
I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord.
Welcome to Brosé.
Though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
No matter, I guess the idea of that quest is no matter how bad shit can get, still have time for friends. I don't know. I don't know what the point of that quest was.
Do you have any fresh water?
So I really didn't get much of a reward for it either. Didn't even get money.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
What do you need, Cavetta?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
When are they gonna let us through?
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same, and leave me be?
Let's get outside the markets for the sellsword.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll handle your coin.
I must use my... I must use the strongest ability.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues.
Still have
And we
much to
still have
learn.
Much to learn.
Alright, let's look at these hunts.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
So it was Rosaria and Dalmekia. Valmir. Where's Valmir? Maybe I haven't unlocked it yet. Or opened it up at least. What's it say? Merchants who ply their trade across the fields of Korava. Outlaw 520. Outlaw 5 and 20 hands high. And mighty through the praise of the unscorted travelers. Claim the lives alone of many abandoned villages that led to the region, but none has been brave. Not foolish enough to narrow search any further. Either or both these qualities to make us beg your aid. Probably somewhere along here. Probably.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush, now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
It's near me that was going to attack me.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
She's part of the thieves.
I think we found our thieves.
Goblins!
They don't look happy to see me. Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Thank you for the lurk, Alien!
I've been gone that long. Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I feel bad killing all the goblins I've killed now. They just want food. And we just had a conversation about goblins. Nice. You know, let's, after we're done this little thing, let's check out Bahamut's abilities.
You're going to get yourself killed. Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward. History awaits.
What riches are we going to find at the end of this? So let's go ahead and, you know what, we're just gonna go and do this. Pop that and master it. Pop that and upgrade all of these. I don't really think I'm gonna like Flare Breath. I don't think I'm gonna like it. Satellite, I don't like use magic. This is probably really the only one I'm gonna really like is Impulse. Let's swap out Phoenix for Bahamut. And we'll do Impulse, and we'll do Satellite for now. And I mastered the limit break thing, right? Yeah, so that did. There's the break gauge. doesn't charge when you're not in combat. Like, it can charge a lot, but it looked like it was charging slow. What is your problem?
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time.
That's one of the ways to get a lot of damage. I just don't know if... You know, I just don't know.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
It's just happened.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Do 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 do. Like 900.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
Alright. So, I mean, I guess go to Dalimil? Because I don't really think there's... I think the enemy is somewhere in here, or somewhere in here, or somewhere over here. The best bet is to go to Dalimil, open up these locations, and that's how we'll find him. I have a feeling he's over here. He's somewhere around here. So yeah, we'll do the Dalimil side first, because we have to do all the quests. We have to go to each area, so just makes sense. I think what I'm gonna do also is I'm going to swap out that, and I'm gonna try Flare Breath and just see what that's like. I don't think I'm gonna like it. Lubor.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic.
Oof.
Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
45 reputation.
Suppose we just
skill.
follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
What's he doing here?
How do we know Victor? How do we know Victor? I don't remember Victor.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Oh boy. What am I getting into?
Picture it, Conrad. Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, Are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
My shop?
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
What merchant is gonna run around like that?
Worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
I mean, none of this really seems too necessary. Just tell me you go fight the bandits.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Which means we'll kill them all and then have to go save the other group.
No women folk have to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
Shit.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't like the fire one. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna swap out. I'm gonna swap out the fire breath for
Could they have held out?
an Ifrit for an Ifrit ability.
Fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters.
All
As for
that
you,
matters.
Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Almost 1,000 reputation. I have to go to the reputation people. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head out here and I'm gonna run through this area and see if we can find the location that I need to find to fight this enemy. Because we did start to explore here, but we died, and so I never came back. So we're gonna go to Draco's Deep and we're gonna see if the enemy is there. I don't know where else the enemy could be.
You fought very bravely.
I'm glad you're okay, Ambrosia. You know what? I don't have any. Shoot. I don't have any high potions. I only have 2 regular potions, and I'm going after a hunt. This is not a good idea. I wanted to do this as well. I wanted to master this one. Boom. And I wanted to put that here.
Thanks, Gal.
Just wish Bahamut's circle was a little bit better. Honestly, I might stop using Bahamut because its circle is just not good. I might stop using this as well. Ah, come on. Fuck. That's fine. I kind of just meant to do that. Oh, where am I? I hate that it's like, oh, this is the closest obelisk, but I can't get through. It's the second time that guy's killed me. Second time that guy has killed me. And I think when you die, they refill your potions and stuff, so it's fine.
The safety of the town is in our hands. We're not alone.
Let's go back through that area. I was trying not to heal while I was fighting that guy because, or trying not to have to use a potion while fighting that guy because I only had 2 potions and I'm going after a hunt, which I don't even know if the hunt is back here or not. It kind of shocks me there's still so much of this region that's locked at this point. I've already taken care of both its crystals. So just gonna pass by everything. Skip all the enemies.
This won't be easy.
Alright, fine. Ambrosia, come back here.
Come on. Yeah. This one's awake.
Carnal is similar to Raid Stone, then a hidden virtual battlefield accessed by Clive and Clive alone. Each Carnal represents Clive with a time trial, which he must combat continuously with deadly enemies equipped with only the feat abilities of a single icon.
Let's see what's inside.
Trial by wind. Trial by wind. To complete the trial, Clive must defeat all enemies before time runs out using only the predetermined feat abilities of a single icon. Time is extended by performing certain battle techniques specified before the start of each trial phase. Deadly takedowns, 8 seconds. Full gouge. 12. Yeah. Punish. Precision dodge. 1 second for each one. Triple wheel. Launch enemy into the air, multi-burst. That ain't happening. Oh, shit. Stage 1, time remaining. Okay. What do these get me, though? What do they do? That's my question, is what do I get from doing this? Trial by wind, deadly combo, deadly takedown. And a 4-hit melee combo. Use deadly embrace to topple a partially staggered enemy. Okay. Triple wheel. What do we have? Rook's Gambit. Okay. And Wicked Wheel. Shit. Come on. Fucking flies. Oh boy, shit. Bonus stage, 218 seconds. What do we have? Assuming this is a... Is it going to be Whirlwind and Rook's Gambit? Aerial Blast. Deadly Takedown, Multi-Burst, Precision Dodge, Collateral Blast. Hit 3 enemies with a single aerial burst. Pull him. Fuck. Ooh, shit. Did I win? I think I won. Barely. Plus 20 seconds. How many stages are there? Stage 3-3. Proceed to the final stage. Okay. What do I fight? What am I fighting? Am I fighting Garuda? I'm fighting Kurel by itself? I've got Gouge, and I've got Aerial Blast. There's no bonuses? Oh, that sucks. Damn. If I had like a minute and a half to 2 minutes, I would have been fine. But that final fight against... Oh boy. How far... Where does it start me at? It starts me at level 1, doesn't it? Try this one more time. I gotta be careful with my health, though, because you can't heal throughout this as well. You don't get any potions or anything. So I gotta watch my health. You gotta play this, like, smart. You gotta play it smartly. It's Rook's Gambit and... what was it? Rook's Gambit. Gambit and Wicked Wheel. Ooh.
Not good.
Shit.
It's over.
It's gonna be tough because I have no health. I got this. I don't know if I got this. We just might. If I can go as crazy as I did when I first fought the Kurl the last time, we might have this. We might have this. But then we gotta continue on with the story and shit, man. I wasn't expecting stuff like this, like a battle arena. Can't skip it. And I have, it's Whirlwind and Gouge, right? Yeah. Aerial Blast and Gouge. Whoa. You need like 2.5 minutes for that boss, for that final boss right there. Those are gonna be nuts. Leave. I don't care to do this right now. That's fun. That's an interesting thing. But that's just, you're gonna need so much time to do those. There's a chest back here. Yes, so. Heal bug. I don't need that. We're just gonna run by these goblins because I'm on Chocobo. With Corel.
No holding back.
Let's go this way real quick. I just want to see if, like, it's a door that I could have opened forever ago. Let me through, Letney's Cleft. I mean, it wouldn't make sense that they wouldn't have, that they would give you a hunt in an area that you're not unlocked, that you don't have unlocked yet. So it has to be down here. Everywhere else is locked. It's getting a little toasty in this house. At least my face is getting a little, feeling a little toasty.
Don't get surrounded.
Oops. When you accidentally use your ultimate ability. I wonder what's gonna happen if I, like, max out on items. Like, there's so many items dropped. Can't get up here yet because it requires coming around this way. It's probably gonna either be this or this. Let's just keep going. So just the red.
This must have been a fishing village before everyone left.
What is that? What was that? Beatrice Weft? This is not where I'm going, I don't think. This is a different boss, or a different hunt. I doubt it. There's going to be a hunt back here, for sure. There's going to be a boss fight, or a boss of some sort back here. A hidden boss, or a special boss. Where is it then? It's probably... Can't get to there because I can't climb. Can't get through there. Oh, is that it? Where am I looking for again? I think that's it. I didn't look hard enough. Meridolmec, yeah. Son of a bitch. I'm dumb. Spent all this time looking for something that's not even where it was. Where I was.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us now.
Mummy. The gentlemen of the town guard.
The location is not close to any. Like, I guess I could have gone to the Jaw, but there's no fast travel points anywhere near this guy. So if I die, I can't die.
I needed that.
Oh. I wish getting on and off Ambrosia was just a little bit faster. I think Azvamare right back there. Yeah. Because if it was, I'd be fighting everything. I'd be bopping off and on, off and on. But because it's, you have to hold the button to ride the Chocobo, it's just, to me, it doesn't seem worth it to fight everything.
To the stables, girl.
The 10 of clubs.
None of God's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have empty your pockets. Let's have some fun. Pressure already.
This guy was tough. That guy was tough. That was a pain in the butt.
A deserter turned outlaw.
Good boy, Torgal. Alright, we gotta figure out where the next enemy is. It's Rosaria. Which Rosaria is here. We'll do the Martha's Rest stuff. And then look for that enemy. Magath Brothers in Quiet Sands Rosaria. Cressida, East Pool, the Dim. Silken Strand, Quiet Sands, so here. Let's talk to Shopkeep first. And restock, and then we'll go get the hunt first. At 9:30, guys. I might be calling it at 10 on the dot. I know normally I try to push it, and I know we didn't really get a lot done today. I know it's kind of a shorter stream than it's been lately. But I'm taking a half day tomorrow, so I got to make sure to be at work on time, and I'm not going to be able to walk Chase in the afternoon, so I'm gonna.
There you go.
I kind of want to
Much obliged.
be able to walk
Thanks
him
very much.
in the morning.
There you go. Very well.
So I'm probably going to be calling it at 10 or like right at 10 or right at 11. We'll see how things go. Let's go ahead and it's about the same either way, right? Yeah. But I'm also just feeling a little out of it today, too. I'm not sure if you guys can tell. Just a little tired. It looks like things are leveling up with me. Well, I didn't think things were, but it looks like they were. Or they are. Just feeling a little blah. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. But just today, I'm just a little just, nah, out of it. We got these guys. It's three, that's 3 of these guys, and they can all be staggered. Okay. Okay. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Well, that was something. Yeah, oh, you know, duh, yeah, everything is stronger because of all of the aether flows. Look, even the birds are leveled up. Might want to switch out Whirlwind, whatever the fuck it's called. It's like you can't see anything within the Whirlwind, and when there are enemies like this, it's just, it makes it harder. 5,000 experience. And I still haven't gotten a level up.
No more vengeance. No more war.
Right, and then we just got the dragon. I think what we'll do is we'll do Martha's quest. And then we'll go look for... We'll do both quest lines, major quest lines. And then we'll go look for the dragon. And see if we can fight the dragon. The dragon's in the last area.
It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Let's find the gate. Let's go.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
So that will cap 100. It better be 100.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Sometimes I wish I had a dog cam for you guys. This way I could just show the dog and what he's doing.
Mad dogs.
Because he's just being a silly buddies. Who it was. Weren't you, puppies? Being silly. Being silly.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
It's a freaking turtle.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on, turtle. Boys.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job?
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Good puppies. Can I fast travel to it? No.
Mad dogs.
You know what it is? I'm kind of hungry. I thought.
This man's gonna die if we don't get.
I don't know. I guess maybe my meal prep meals aren't enough. I don't know. Thought it was enough, but I'm kind of hungry. That's kind of what it is. I think that's why I'm out of it. I'm hungry and I'm tired. Gablins!
Headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
What's next? What are we fighting?
Something's coming.
Freaking evil eye. Oh, wait, it's here.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Nothing at all.
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
Nothing at all.
Waken winds!
I didn't mean to use that. Still not a level up. How?
Do you see any more?
No.
Is
I think that
100
was the
the
last of
max,
them.
the highest level?
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Or is it 50?
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Flames of War. What up? Level 40. Trust, loyalty, and undying friendship.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rosfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Party makeup's changed. Hey, we got a third member, finally. He's gonna die, isn't he? He's gonna die. His first thing he's gonna do with us is fight a dragon. Hex with a raid. How you doing, Hex? Towards the town. What's up, Hex? How you doing? How's your stream? What did you play? What'd you get into? Go, go, Power Rangers! I love that. I love that Bulbasaur. How's it going? It's going pretty good. I am a little out of it, just a little tired, or just, I don't know, just feeling a little weird today. But it's still going pretty good. Things have been slow going today. It's taking me 3 hours to do quest stuff because I got distracted a few times. Or to do main story stuff because I got distracted a few times. But that's an RPG for you. How's it going for you? How was stream? How was what were you playing? You were playing Pokemon, right? I think I saw you were playing Pokemon. The Curse of RPGs, yeah. And the worst, not really the worst part, but kind of the worst part, but also best part, is I want to beat this before Remnant comes out, and that's probably not going to happen. But everyone, please go check out Hex and give her a big old follow. She plays a lot of Dragon Age, some Fork Knife. She's playing Pokemon today. She plays a bunch of different stuff. Poke MMO, and then played Mystery Dungeon. Nice, nice. That sounds like a good time. Good time. We're going after potentially, if I'm going the right way, we're probably fighting a dragon. I'm assuming it's down here. I'm assuming it's over here. This is the only place I haven't been to here. I don't know where else it would be. But this is an S rank hunt. This is going to be super hard to hunt. Oh, it's this button to get off. Ring of the Marksman. What is that? Increases the will damage of magic by 10%. But welcome, Raiders. Anybody new here, please do me a huge favor. So you hunt monsters in this like Witcher. Kind of. They're bounty boards. There's enemies out, not just specifically monsters. There were humanoid enemies and stuff out there as well. But yeah, kind of. Sometimes this is a side stuff. This is a side quest. This is not the main quest. Anybody new here, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you so much. My name is B Walnuts. I'm a variety streamer. Play a bunch of different games. I haven't done this in a long time. I'm so out of touch. I am live streaming here on Twitch as well as on YouTube. If you want to do me a huge favor, if you're new here, follow this channel here and jump on over to my YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button. Ring those bells, get notifications. I stream about 4 days a week here, and I release 3 Let's Plays a week. Right now I'm playing The Long Dark, Fallout 4, and 7 Days to Die, and I've been playing through on all my streams Final Fantasy, hopefully Remnant 2 by some point next week. Thank you guys so much, and if anyone who hasn't hung out or followed Hex, you should definitely go follow Hex. Here we go. Let's see, I'm level 40. Savrog. He's 10 levels higher than me. We're just gonna pop off this real quick. Holy shit. I thought I dodged that. He's a big Yes, he is. Shit. Almost did 50k damage. It blows up all at once and not on a line. Jeez. Okay. This is gonna be a tough one. I can either try to level up to 10 levels, or just keep going after this big guy. Which that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take care of this big guy before we call it tonight.
Let's go. Faster.
Luckily, they replenish your healing items. It's just gotta, it's a lot of just watching learning his abilities is really all it is. This guy, now I know that it blows up all at once and not in a line. I just don't stand in that line. That hits hard. That hits super hard. I think this is supposed to be one of the hardest hunts, if not the hardest hunt in the game. I saw a short of this guy the other day, and he's supposed to be one of the harder hunts. Jesus, man. Holy shit! Let's go. Ooh. Not good. I don't have any healing items. Ooh, let's go! What is he doing? What is he doing? What is this? Oh shit. Oh my god. No! Get. Fuck! Oh my god. Holy shit. I need to keep my health up. Oh my god, come on! Oh! Woo! Let's go! Got a full level up. Just got to level 40. I finished out during an ad. I'm so sorry, guys.
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Shit, man. Alright, let's go do this next dilemma. And we'll call it after that. We'll finish this quest line. Yeah, finish this quest line and call it at the end. We'll have to
Isabel.
we'll have to hand in all our reputation too.
Do you see anything you like?
Guys, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was going into an ad. Otherwise, I would have tried to stop the ad if I had a chance. I apologize. I really do. Sell, sell, sell.
That's the best I can do. Thank you. That's the best I can do. I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital. That's the best I can do. I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital. An excellent choice.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh, or flame under a flood. Oh boy, that was. Oh, I hope I'm gonna clip that or mark that for a clip just in case, and I'll have to go through that. There weren't a lot of clippable situations in this session.
Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
We could leave.
This whole area is confusing. He didn't have any legs. Holy shit.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
Shit. Sorry.
I'll have a word with him.
Hit the mic.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
Jill
The way
wants
the
to
survivors
bang
speak of them, I
Clive.
think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors. You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family. They're still in the capital.
It's all right. Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Leave from here? These are those assholes. I don't want to help this town. Screw this town. This town sucked. I hate these people here. I don't want to help them. These people were the worst. Do we really have to help them? Can we just say, nah? Moor was the worst. So, whatever Ultima did released Aether all over the place.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
Thanks. Jesus Christ, dude, relax.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
Oops, didn't mean to use that one. Oops, nah, what I wanted to do. I need to turn this ability off. It's just... It's not the best. It's fine. It's fine. But I keep using it at the wrong times, and then it just makes fighting small enemies a pain in the ass.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
From outlaw to running
Hearing that the Dane
every
would look
army.
kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Chase. Whatever. It just itches so
Mr.
much.
Vonda, I'm not foolish
Don't know
enough
what
to
it
believe
is.
that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least.
Other side quests. Nope. Okay. To the hideaway, we will talk to the quest board, or the reputation lady. New missive. I'll have to go check that out.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What'd you see, Georgie?
help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Sure, if anybody had 1,500 ability
There you
points.
are. All yours.
1360, 1550. What? How much else more is there? Jesus.
All done?
Alright, I am going to call it here, guys. It's... As much as I want to keep playing, it's 10:30, and I'm feeling a little out of it, a little tired. So we're going to see what this missive is that I've got over here. A bunch. Persone. The Garden League have put aside the differences of time being, allowing us to leave to sip our snake spit relative leisure. For that, I would have hazarded your better half to thank. She put quite a performance. As for yours, well, and aspiring this being to another, Midas is just working on your delivery and your projection. No stiffness in your coordinates, and well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill to service, would we? The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rest's walls, not clearing out a few threats remain down in the reeds, though. Chances are we'd still be neck deep in Ashik, had you not given a horde a firm but gentle nudge. I knew you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever a quick reviver, so yes, let's have the cask. Like any talent showing up when you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of Ashik and us, but more than a nameless numbers. However, with the horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus on efforts of putting down smaller packs without worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request taking him under your wing. He's a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking. So as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue sparring. We denounce thanks for helping rid of the thralls, but we're neither of us so naive to think that we've seen the end of their like. Good Philippe is taken in seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling, but I oft worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders. Just as I imagine, the same might be said of you and your Baradins. But remember, should the weight ever become, to stand alone, our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. Oh, she wants to bang Clive. So we just got the Guardian's Scarf. The fact that I'm doing everything in this game and I still only have... I've done every side quest, everything, every quest. And I'm still missing a bunch of, like, of those things. A lot of them are, like, main quest items. Let's double check and make sure there isn't anything that I can craft from Blackthorn.
With your gear, or Sangfordian, do you? Anything else?
Yeah. So we're good.
Seems the hideaway is lost.
It's a new song we just got. It's probably New Game Plus. Alright, guys. That is going to be it for the night. we didn't really do anything. We did side shit, really, is all we did. We tried the challenges, the icon challenges. But that's about it. We didn't really do much else. Let's change the song to something less exciting while we're wrapping up. There we go. That's fine. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you, everyone who stuck with me while I was trying to just stream on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. If you have not given me a follow on YouTube, you definitely should give me a subscribe on YouTube. Could have just used my buttons. But there is my link tree down below that should link to my YouTube and all my others as well. Everything else if you want to keep in touch with me and all that stuff. Also, !Discord will get you into my Discord. It's one of the better ways of keeping in touch with me is Discord, honestly. Discord, and then probably Twitter and Threads, and then Instagram. And then TikTok. I just post videos every day. Please do me a huge favor, subscribe to my YouTube. I do 5 shorts a week, I do 3 Let's Plays a week, and I stream on there every day. I am streaming here. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out. I super do appreciate it. Tomorrow is The Long Dark, episode 21, on YouTube. It comes out at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Thursday is more Sea of Thieves with Sassy, Runner, and Alien. Friday is going to be the 7 Days to Die episode 5. And then Saturday is going to be Fallout 4 Dad Survival episode 1. So what I did was, for the first 3 episodes of Fallout 4, we played permadeath, and I did the alternate start mod, and I died twice in that permadeath run. So instead, what we're doing is I'm doing semi-permadeath. I'm doing a survival playthrough of the main storyline of the main game. Probably just going to play it the way I would play Fallout. And I'll play for like an hour or 2 at a time and cut it down to a half hour. So you guys can get the cliff notes and see all the fun things. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I really do. Please do me a huge favor, like I said, subscribe to those channels, and join me on YouTube join me on Twitch if you are over on YouTube. Hit that follow button over here on Twitch. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers on YouTube and 400 followers on Twitch by the end of the year, and I would be super grateful if we could reach those. Thank you so much. Thank you again, Hex, for the raid. I appreciate you, super duper. I'm super grateful of that. Guys, if you have not hung out with Hex, if you have not given her a follow, please go give her a follow. With that, we are going to call it and raid out to somebody. Let's see who we can raid out to. Let's see who's live. Who's alive and who haven't we raided? Well, I mean, we haven't raided out to a lot of people in a while. Let's go send some love to OG Weirdbeard. He is playing Hobo Cat Adventures. If I were, I'll be 100% honest. If I were planning on sticking around, I would be streaming to somebody bigger, or not even somebody bigger, but somebody I know a little less. But I'm tired. I'm gonna be calling it. No ads. No incoming ads. We don't need those anymore. But I'm a little tired, so I'm just gonna really be raiding and running. But YouTube, anybody over on YouTube, go hang out with OG Weirdbeard. Everyone here, we're gonna raid out to him in just a moment. I appreciate you guys so much. Please do me a huge favor. Be careful, be safe, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Always hug your loved ones. And of course, like always, be sure to wear mismatched socks. If you're over on YouTube, make sure to like the video, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you guys. Have a great night. I'll see you all next time.